Hi everybody, this is Susie and welcome to another Wild Bunch project on behalf of Wild Orchid Crafts. I have a really fun project with you to share with you today, something a little bit different than I've been doing, and I really wanted to make something special like a wall hanging using some of the products from Wild Orchid Crafts. So let me share that with you today. And how this project actually started was one of the local video rental shops were throwing out so many of these heavy-weighted chipboard type of things, I guess from their video announcements, and my husband was walking by, saw that and grabbed a handful and asked me if I can use them, and I was like, yeah, sure. So I was sitting around yesterday and thought that I can make a wall hanging using just that piece of chipboard. So I flipped it around and I put some old world paper on there from the paper stack from Die Cuts with a View. The color that I used in the background is basically the like a light olive green and a deeper green, and in coordination with that paper I had used some of the Wild Orchid Crafts olive green hybrid tea roses in the 1.5-inch size. All of the information in the products that were used in this project will be listed in the drop-down box below. Those flowers that I just mentioned to you, the hybrid green flowers, is the darker one up at the top. Very beautiful color, very neutral, very vintage looking, and I loved using that. And the minty green color that's to the right of that are the actually the mixed green tone trellis roses at 1 3/8 inch in size. I used some of the small white buttons also from Wild Orchid Crafts, along with those metal corner embellishments that you see there, and the beautiful butterfly that's up in the right hand corner. I just love that. It's filigree, it's kind of like a bronzy color, and it's just very vintage looking, and I thought that it would accent the photo very well. That little flower that you see in the upper left hand very tip corner is actually one of the flowers from a brown two-tone foundation set. Again, like I said, I'll list everything in the drop-down box below in case you're interested to go to their website, wildorchidcrafts.com, and see those for yourself. This photo is actually from an online blog that was mentioned in my group on Facebook the other day, where this person actually gives you free photos to share, and she is Magic Moonlight Free Images.blogspot.com. Thank you so much for allowing us to share the images that you post for free, which is this vintage lady here that I have surrounded with a cream colored crochet lace from Wild Orchid Crafts. Just beautiful. I actually mounted that on a piece of heavy weighted cardstock and then propped it up with some pop dots, so it does stand off of the piece of paper behind it, which is a heavy weighted chipboard that I showed you earlier, which is probably in a size by, like, it's not 8 by 10, it's more like 5 by 7, or maybe a little bit bigger than that. I also have a very pretty vintage bow, vintage seam binding bow at the bottom, and some more of the flowers that were used in the packages that I had mentioned prior, and some of my my stash, which is the strand of pearls. Why does the phone always ring when you're doing something like this? Sorry about that. In the meantime, on the back of this, what I did was I used a piece of this raffia to hang the photo on the back, and that's it. You basically have this really pretty, inexpensive wall hanging for your home, your office, or you can put it on an easel like I have and put it anywhere, which right now I have this in my craft room. I'm going to be I'm going to be sharing this with you once again once my new studio is complete. So I just wanted to show you this video today. When I forgot to mention one thing, I used some walnut stain around the edges of this photo just to give it more of a vintage feel, as well as around the papers. So anyway, thank you so much for coming by today and checking out my latest video on the vintage wall hanging on behalf of the Wild Bunch at wildorchidcrafts.com. Don't forget to click on the drop down button below to see all of the items that were used in this video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a great day. Bye.